there you are, sweet baby angel. Another rehash is about to hit you, and big news. I didn't know that Olivia and Jackson were watching my channel and loving it so much. It's official. Olivia loves a little bit of rehash, so we better do it. You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the MAFS together. A sassy hole in this bitchy blue booth. Nobody gets like you better. Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and we are into the final tasks of MAFS AU Season 9 for 2022. Yes, it's that time of the season. If the producers haven't caused enough rifts in your relationship so far, this week is definitely going to be the final nails in the coffin. And I know what you're thinking. What was Olivia watching? What particular episode? Well, guys, she was watching the first episode rehashed of Byron Bays. The link will be placed here somewhere, and you can also watch that. More episodes dropping over the coming days. Let's get into rehash for MAFS. We're up to episode 30, only like 9 to go. I need this to end. Before everyone makes their final decision, yes, some curveballs are going to be thrown and some relationships are going to fall apart. Relationships that weren't really stuck together all too well anyway, just kind of like blue tacked by great producing. One couple covered in blue tack is Selena and Cody.
There will be that period where we go home. In that time when we're like transitioning back into our reality, are you going to live that like as a single man, like see other people, sleep with other people, or like...
I'm going to need about 4 coffees today, right?
Oh, I love this chat. Selena going in hard. I need you to put a label on this. I know that we're fake TV married, but when we're going to be apart for a short while, are you going to try and bang other girls from the northern beaches? And in case you wanted to know Cody's answer, it was no answer, as per usual. I think he just said, oh God, and walked off. And let's not forget, we are still reeling from a commit me ceremony. There wasn't a whole lot of drama apart from what's going on between Dom and Jack and Olivia and Jackson. Olivia, well, she got quite a stern talking to on the couch.
About Jackson and Olivia. She's just too much, man. She's too much.
Olivia saying that she's like not empathetic and like that's not a very good trait to have. Strange unit.
And there is the title of the video. We found it so early. Strange unit. I agree, Ella. Olivia confuses me. At the start, I was really rooting for her. It sounded like she'd been bullied at school for her weight, which is disgusting. And she had shed the weight. She still had some baggage, some emotional baggage, but it looked like she was really working towards it. Then we find out it was all a lie. The producers have just been hiding this side of Olivia this entire time for excellent dramatic sake, but not so good for Olivia. I think if we'd started thinking of her as a bit of a villain, we wouldn't have been so shocked. Like Tamara, she started out strong villain and then kind of petered out. So we don't really, it's like, whatever. When Tamara says something mean, we're like, cool. It's what we expect.
Should we get up?
Yeah, let's get up. We'll have a quickie first, You good with that?
Finally.
Oh.
Well, something was penetrating something, I'm not sure what. Oh, the start of every episode where we're trying to establish that every couple is doing so well, and then as the minutes go on and the ad breaks we go through, we sort of find out this is not the case at all.
Unfortunately, a lot of real true colours have really showed through last night.
At this crucial point in the experiment when I need to give my absolute all to Jack and I's relationship, it's hard.
I don't know how any of them are doing this. And that goes for Olivia and Jackson. Imagine waking up every single morning and having cameras there. Although I have been told that they film the wake-up scenes later. I don't know when this scene was filmed, but I do know that this little girl is grumpy when she wakes up and when she's been awake for a while and before she goes to bed, and she's grumpy a lot.
Still raging about last night. So furious with this whole thing. Sure, the bug started with me.
Yes.
Who cares? It's public information. I shared an image. Cool. People could have gone and looked it up themselves. So I don't think I've done anything to Dominica. It's not like I had a PI go through her phone and find these images. It was on the internet for all to see. I shared the images, whatever.
Well, we know that she doesn't have empathy, but it is fun to see it in action. How, as a teacher, are you going to reprimand students and set a good example saying that this is really poor behaviour? Would you accept at a school if someone got a nude of someone else and sent it around that would be okay? It only feels like you want consequences for the bad things that happen to you, like calling the cops on Dom months later. Probably should have done it when it happened. But when consequences are shown for your actions, well, that's ridiculous.
The way the experts were speaking to me last night, how I hold a grudge and how that's going to affect my relationship with Jackson is complete and utter crap. You hold a grudge. Cool, I know that. I like that about me. I'm allowed to not like people. What's wrong with that?
It's not about not liking people. You can still not like someone and just not go near them, avoid them, not have anything to do with them. You don't have to destroy everyone that you have a bit of beef with. Am I insane? What is happening? Holding a grudge is very different to just not really liking someone. Just nothing them. You say that you feel nothing and that you don't care and that all these things aren't even on your radar, and yet you go, yeah, I'm holding a grudge. That's what I do. I like that about me. And I don't know if it's editing or not, but Jackson's sitting there while his TV bride says, I like that I hold on to grudges, and he says nothing. He's also wild.
Oh, we're going to do well for the rest of our lives. Like, it's not...
Oh, let's not worry about that. Let's forget about that now and just move forwards. Yeah?
We're going to do well for the rest of our lives. Everything is going to be so great. We are so great until someone comes along that may look at Oblivia the wrong way, and then we're right back where we started.
Like, he's such a backbone, and he's who I want by my side for the rest of my life. Whatever comes after this, like, he's got my back.
Yeah, he really does have your back. I will 100% agree with that. And I think it's worrying that maybe he's not telling you that this is poor behaviour. Him having a backbone would be saying, I love you, but this is not acceptable. That's what I would call a backbone. But hey, personal opinion.
It feels good to both be on the same page and to have Brent understand my feelings. The fact that we both wrote stay means we'll both be putting in the effort. I think this last week will be good for us.
I don't want to watch this anymore. Why are they still here?
The question is, do first impressions last?
I don't know what I've said. My hands getting really sweaty.
I don't feel like an instant spark from my side anyway. Like, I worry that he might like me more than I like him. From first impressions, doesn't appear to be what I hoped for. He's a little bit shorter than I expected, to be honest. He is short for a guy.
He's short for a guy. Oh, she is wonderfully emasculating. It's excellent. So Tam Tam's been saying it from the start. She's worried that Brent likes her more than she likes him, and that has never changed the entire time. And yet we're still here. She goes on to say some nice things, but what's the point? I don't need a redemption story for this couple. I know this is not going anywhere. This is a waste of everyone's time.
First thing I noticed about Tamara was her
more
eyes.
Brent
The
Tamara.
thought was in the back of my head. Don't look down. Don't look down. I'm not going to lie. I did look down. And she has nice feet.
Oh my God, you're such a creep!
I'm going to be known as the foot guy. Oh, that was bad.
And you know what? Out of everything that's happened this season, we forgot that you had this foot phobia. If only everyone else hadn't caused so much excellent drama, we could have heard more about your foot phobia, Brent.
No, she's gorgeous, so there was a little bit of loss there.
Little bit?
Buzz, maybe 11 out of 10.
Yeah, it's nice. Can I get a copy of that?
Oh, because Ella never gets nice things said to her by Mitch, so she needs them on tape, you know, and she just needs a little boost, and he's not going to provide it. She's back to the tablet. And a little bit of lust. Oh my goodness. I didn't need to be tricked by editing for that wedding dinner that you had. You guys wanted to smash all the food off the table and just take each other. You know who should run to the door right now and smash the tablet? Cody.
I'm so happy. You have no idea. I'm stoked. I'm over the moon. I feel like the experts have done an amazing job. Yeah, he's exactly what I was expecting.
Like, do you still feel the same in that regard?
Yeah, of course.
Cody's just hoping that she says, no, I don't feel the same and I want to run. Because I think he's just really looking for an out. Any out.
Why are you all awkward?
Oh, because he knows what's about to happen.
When I turn around and see Selena, I'll be like, she's not my usual type. I'm normally the kind of guy that would just go for that beaches girl. I'm not discouraged that the initial attraction wasn't as, it's still there, but it's not quite as much as I would have liked. Yeah, I'm great, but I'm not that great. I'm really worried she's gonna go like full on, like, so I don't know how to take it.
There he is, the Cody we know and tolerate. Selena, what did you expect? You guys did not have a good start or a good run really at all from what I've seen. Did you think that he was saying really nice things in his pieces to camera? No, he was talking about how you're not his type and he just wanted some broad from the Northern Beaches, which he could have found on his own without the TV show's help.
Not your cup of tea, apparently. Well, now everything makes sense. Because apparently I was giving off desperate vibes from the beginning.
Desperate.
What was the word that you used?
Mesmerised? Is that what you're
Oh my gosh, she was like, mesmerised by me.
Mesmerised by me, which started to scare the shit out of me. Every time I looked over, you were just staring there smiling at me. That's just me. Like, I'm not wearing my emotions on my sleeve the whole time.
Well, at least I said all nice things about you.
It's something we just shouldn't have to deal with right now.
There he is, Cody, not working through things, just going, let's not deal with that. Let's just chuck that under the rug and hope we never trip over it ever again. How are you 30 and never, like, grown in maturity? You don't want to deal with anything. Any slight bump, run. Oh, the only couple that's so excited.
I see his beautiful blue eyes. He's making eye contact with me. He's everything I wanted. The expert's got it right. And he's a dog person. It's perfect. We're both wogs. Very happy.
That was so good. I'm so heartwarmed. Like,
really?
Genuinely, yeah. That was beautiful.
Aww.
Yeah, Dom, what we've seen is that you don't say a lot of nice things about Jack to Jack. Not for a good chunk of the experiment. I love Jack just clutching his pearls. Oh, he was feeling all the feels.
What else could I have hoped for? Definitely a match that I can see going the long term. From everything that I was expecting, hoping for, I'm over the moon. Aww. I'm absolutely attracted to her, of course. I can't fault this day. I really can't.
Oh, look at that. Sweet things. Did they say negatives? If they did, they're somewhere on the Endemol Drive. Another couple that started out really, really strong in the first couple of episodes, there was always one that not so good and one that was really good. One that was really good was Olivia and Jackson. This was before she was Oblivia. I think she was called Olivia.
First thing I noted about Olivia was her smile. 100% there's chemistry. As soon as she walked down, I was just like, yeah, there's a spark there for sure. I do think Olivia's beautiful.
Oh,
that's sweet. Oh.
I'm not surprised by anything I heard him say in his first impressions.
I know what she's trying to say, but it comes off as like she's, yeah, of course. Of course he loved this as it walked down the aisle. That's how it comes off. I know that's not how she meant it. Why wouldn't he want a piece of this? Look at me. You can smell all the grudges I'm holding from a mile away.
Perfect in every way off the bat. I have a feeling that he's just going to have my back and I'm going to have his. Going
Good
to
prediction.
be a very happy ending. I think everything I said I absolutely nailed on the wedding day. I could not have asked for anything better.
Oh, she nailed it. She got someone who was going to have her back even though she was planning to do terrible things. And I agree. I think they are actually really suited for each other. And like my nan says, there is a plug for every hole.
It's time to share some hard truths with your fellow couples and receive some in return.
Yes. This is where they write letters to each other, which are guaranteed to cause problems. Last season, someone wrote a letter to Booker and Brent, and Booker had to make the whole like a Bretta-palooza. Did I say Brent before or Brett? Oh, it's so confusing. Bretta-palooza. And that's when she came up with the Brett song. So these things can go awry, and I'm here for it.
So we want to know, Ella, do you trust Mitch?
And if you're an insecure person, that's going to be hard. And we've given them some trust exercises. Put a big smiley face, maybe.
Yeah. Smiley faces are passive-aggressive. So everyone who puts, like at my workplace, who puts smiley faces on emails after they've just said something really passive-aggressive, that's not helping.
Are you comfortable with the amount of reassurance that Mitch is giving you? Okay,
I don't think she is.
That they have written for us. Go through each other's phones for 5 minutes. You go through mine. I'm not going to go through yours.
Like, I just feel rude.
This is the task?
Like, I just feel rude. What's in this little folder?
What's that?
You can't go in that one.
Why
That's
not?
a vault.
Go on,
Oh,
open it.
it's a picture vault.
Show me what's in that
Can't
photo.
go in the vault.
What's a photo vault?
There's a heap of shit in there. I got a big vault. It's just got content inside it.
Of explicit pictures.
Yes.
You.
No, not of me.
Of who?
Do you have photos of your ex-partners on here? Okay, oh, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, I'm not showing Ella inside that vault anytime soon. I'll give you the hot tip.
What? What? I can understand if you have a vault on your phone for all your nudes. Sure. Why do you have pictures of other people in your vault? Why are you keeping them? Mitch, talk to me. What's going on? Tell me all your secrets. I'm so interested. The more you fight this, the more we want to know. Wow, he was not comfortable about people going into the vault.
You must write an honest and open letter to Olivia and Jackson.
Of course.
Dominica and Jack.
Oh, can we wait a bit? Lastly, you're a mole. No. I know we can't write that, but I would write that.
Oh, Dom! That is not going to go well. I'm glad Jack is writing this and not Dom.
Like, I honestly think I just need some time to think about whether or not I want to participate in this.
We've just got
What
to
do you
give
mean?
constructive criticism. How they take it, stop worrying about how people perceive it. Who gives a shit?
I just don't know how to be a good sport about this, honestly.
It's just another hurdle that we're just going to overcome, babe.
Good luck.
I don't like good luck. It sounds
I already
like
started writing. Well, already started writing it.
Just right, whatever then.
Yeah, good luck sounds better than you're a mole.
In group situations, we have observed that Jack's needs may not always be a priority. Jack, take some time in peace to think about and write down 3 needs of yours that you feel are not being met in your relationship. I'll try my best to do this. I need to feel the affection I show to you reciprocated more than we currently do. I need the positives spoken about, the little or big things I do for you /us. Yep. I need to know that we will have a clear path to our next steps as a couple at the end of this experiment.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
You good with that?
I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to give you what you've needed. It did bring up some things, I guess, that something I need to work on in myself, but...
I am shocked at how well that was taken. That's good from Olivia and Jackson to do that. It feels like it's veiled, having a dig, you know, like Jack is somehow like under Dom's thumb and abused by her. But turns out he did need to speak up. We have seen situations where Dom has sort of dominated because, you know, it's in her name. And that's nice. What a good ending! Who would have thought that this was going to happen? I reckon the producers are absolutely furious that didn't blow up.
We believe that you are exhibiting signs of codependency.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We are setting you a task of spending the night apart, no communication.
Oh, that's good.
If that's the biggest insult someone can hurl at your relationship, then I think you're doing something right.
I'm actually excited to have a night apart.
No, you're not.
So I can watch whatever movie I want to watch, have the bed to myself.
You don't like having the bed to yourself.
Sometimes.
Who doesn't like having the bed to themselves sometimes? Weird that you found it so funny about being codependent. Really funny. I've heard some fake laughs in my time, but that one's a good one. And then you were telling him that he can't be excited to be away from her for one night. I agree. I think you guys might be a little bit codependent. One a little bit more than the other. So this could be a good thing. Both couples focused on real issues and I don't think were rude or petty. So that's quite good.
I think the task is a bit shit, but I'm willing to do it to prove that we're not codependent, to prove that letter from Dominica and Jack wrong.
Yes,
it's fine.
prove it
He's
wrong.
coming back tomorrow. I can do that.
See ya.
Oh, that's good. So it's all about just proving it to Dom and Jack, just being away from each other for a night? A night! It's good to have a little bit of distance because then you realise what you love about them. Or you realise what you don't.
That's okay, I can do it. I've spent more heartbroken nights by myself. What's one more? I trust myself that I'll be okay. It's nothing really to worry about. It's just I'll see him in the morning.
It's so good. Whatever producer said to her, hey, you know those moisturising masks that make you look a little bit like Hannibal Lecter? Can you just chuck one of those on while you're saying these things? You know what I'm going to skip over? This whole chat between Selena and Cody. It goes on for way too long. It's a total snooze fest, and it covers everything we have heard before.
How are you today, Olivia?
I've definitely felt a lot better in this experiment, and the timing of last night's task was absolutely terrible. Jackson was taken from me. Jackson being gone last night left me a lot of room to really think about why I should give the experiment any more of my time and whether or not I want to stay.
Jackson was taken from you? Jackson just slept in a room a couple of doors up for one night. He wasn't taken from you. It's one night. One night. It wouldn't even be a full 24 hours that you were away from each other. Who doesn't want a bit of alone time?
Just had a meltdown. That's all right.
You had a meltdown?
Mm-hmm. Just like how shit everything's been. Questioning why we should bother staying here. Dominica was allowed to come over to this house and scream at me in the doorway. Commitment ceremony, and I get railroaded, gaslighted, attempts of assassination against my character. I'm furious. Well, because I've had time to think.
It wasn't even a very good hello then. You were more worried about this.
Oh,
That's what shits me.
Oh,
you were more
angry.
worried about this than us. So what you need to do is just take a breath, relax.
Jackson telling me to calm down, not really calming me down, just sort of probably make me feel a little bit more alone in my feelings. He wanted a bit more of a war hero's welcome.
No, I don't think he wanted a war hero's welcome. He just didn't want to come home and you to go, everything's shit because you're away for 5 minutes. Oh, you're so exhausting. Well, the producers have gotten what they wanted. The notes and the video playbacks on the tablet of the first impressions have caused a few more rifts in relationships. I don't think nails are in the coffin of all of them, but we've definitely got the hammer and the nails ready to just tap them in. They're obviously still together now, so I think they're totally fine. Is that it? Oh, we've ruined as many relationships as we can. Time has run out. What is in the next episode?
Brent is so egotistic. I'm sorry. We wait tables.
I think I'm done.
Hello.
Everyone is back.
What's up, guys?
Explodes.
Daddy even going to hang out with the boys. I feel like that will be happening a little bit later in the week. Maybe not tomorrow, but let's hope tomorrow has a little bit of drama. That is it, sweet baby angels. If you are a true blue forever SBA, you must feed the algorithm with whatever you like in the comments below. Make sure you have given it a thumbs up and subscribed. So many people just watch and don't subscribe. Oh, you're so naughty. I'll see you again for another one. And remember, Byron Bay's The Rehash has begun. I'll put a link on the screen for you, and I will see you next time.